President Trump says he's authorized the release of oil from the U.S. Strategic Petroleum Reserve if necessary to keep the market well supplied following the attack on the Saudi Arabian oil facility. But at least one foreign policy expert thinks that may not be necessary. One America's John Hines explains.
Although the price of oil saw a massive spike following an attack, possibly from Iran, on a Saudi oil facility, Heritage Foundation national security expert James Carafano says the price spike is likely overdone.
We see the oil markets jump and spike, but the reality is the world's kind of flush with oil right now. Even the Saudis are going to continue to make deliveries. The Chinese are sitting on millions and millions of barrels of Iranian oil. So it's unlikely that in the short term it's actually going to impact oil supplies that much. And the Saudis will probably be able to bring that oil back online in a reasonable amount of time.
Nevertheless, according to figures from the Paris-based International Energy Agency, the loss of the 5.7 million barrels of crude production from the Saudi facility represents the largest such disruption on record. And it is a disruption that Carafano says, one way or another, most likely originated from Iran, even though the attack itself may have come from Yemen or possibly Iraq.
There's probably no question that at the root of this, it's Iran. I mean, Iran sponsors both the Houthi rebels and Shia militia groups in Iraq. It's completely unlikely that any of them would have this kind of capability or technology without the Iranians. Extremely unlikely that they would conduct those kind of attacks if it wasn't given a green light by the Iranians. We've actually seen the Iranians do this before, which is attack people from Iraq, right? They've got a significant footprint there.
And the Iranians may indeed have done something like this before, but the president's response this time is all options are on the table, which Carafano says is appropriate, even though he thinks that Saudi Arabia should take the lead if military action is necessary.
All options are on the table is a phrase which I think says exactly where we should be right now. It is the responsibility of the Saudi government to kind of lead the response. After all, this is an attack on Saudi territory. We have a strategic partnership with Saudi Arabia, but we don't have a defense treaty with Saudi Arabia. We're not obligated to defend Saudi territory. And quite honestly, the Saudis should have some backbone. They should defend their own territory.
Carafano adds the attack makes it very difficult for European nations to continue to push for any kind of sanctions relief for Iran. John Hines, One America News, Washington.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.